It's Inktober Day 10. We've jumped ahead quite a bit. If you want to see all the Inktobers up to this point, check out my Instagram or Twitter accounts, links below. We're in for a real treat today. This is a good one. This Inktober drawing is going to be a study of a painting, actually. Viktor Vaznetsov's Night at the Crossroads. It's a lovely, lovely painting. A gloomy, barren landscape of the steppe, foreboding crows, a night in reflection. He's staring at an inscription on this crossroads marker that says, "Death lies forward." And it's just a brilliant painting. So we're going to be copying that to the best of our ability here. And it is kind of a tricky one because riders on horseback has always been a challenge for me, particularly with horses. Their anatomy is just kind of confusing. It's tough to get the proportions just right, the rider in relation to the horse. And horses are just so weird looking, I'm kind of convinced that they don't really exist. But what is a knight without his trusty mount? So here we go. Getting the proportions down is all well and good, but when doing a copy of an existing painting, really the most important thing to nail is the value. This is especially tricky when we're going from a full-color painting to black and white ink drawing. In essence, with ink, you have three values, black, gray, and white, which is solid ink, hatching, and blank paper. And depending on your hatching technique, you can make that gray slightly lighter or slightly darker. For the purpose of this study, I'll be trying my best to simplify value shapes from the original painting in order to make it work with ink better. And this is especially important with brush pen because there is a little less control than microns. If I were using a 005 or 01 micron, then I could layer hatching over and over and over and achieve more of a gradation. But with the brush pen, my options are limited basically down to the three, black, gray, white. Let's see what happens. At this point, I realized my brush pen was running out of ink. I decided to start using dry brushing to finish up the background. It produces a rough, bark-like texture, and you have to kind of scrape your brush pen along the paper because it's putting out so little ink. But the good news is that you can use it to imitate texture really, really well, or to fill in areas with less than solid ink. Because it was putting out so little ink, I ended up layering it quite a bit to get the value I was looking for. Judging overall value is actually pretty tricky to do. The best method there is for judging value accurately is to squint your eyes and kind of blur the picture. Or, if you're using video capture, you can just reduce the focus and take a screen cap. It's pretty handy. Didn't have that kind of luxury during the drawing, of course, so I was squinting like Clint Eastwood the whole time. All in all, the values came together pretty well. In a side-by-side comparison, it more or less resembles the painting, and also you can tell that there is, in essence, a figure on a horse in a landscape. This one turned out really well. About a third of the way through October, this is definitely my favorite drawing so far. Let's see if I can top it later on. Stay tuned for more time-lapse videos, and be sure to check out my socials for the other daily Inktober drawings. Thanks for watching, guys. Well, I'll see you next time.